Well, howdy everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is your friendly neighborhood chef Shade Tree coming at you. Well, let's check this beautiful toolbox out. I'll explain more about the color combination here later. Anyways, what I've been doing today? Well, let's see. What have I been doing today? Took delivery of the correct motor for the Escape. My buddy dropped it off. I can't remember what time. It was before noon. They dropped it off here. But he dropped it off, and while I was waiting for him, I did some outdoor work. So let's see what I got done outside. As you can see, I got some branches laying here in the yard, in the middle driveway. Well, they came from over here. I leveled this off a little bit, raked it, cut these trees out from over here, or what was starting to grow up in here. If you've seen the video yesterday. But yeah, got some of these little trees growing out of here. Yes, there's two differentials sitting there. Those are no throwaway zone. That's a no throwaway zone. Just saying. Eventually, I'll get rid of that rear end right there because it's actually got parts on it that I want. It is an SN95 disc brake rear end. If you know what an SN95 is, SN95 Mustang. That year Mustang. Right there. So I wanted some parts off of it. I want the axles out of it and some other things. That's the reason why it's laying there. And then this axle right there is out of a 78, 79 F-150. And it's got the 4-inch lift springs. And the back brackets are for 4-inch lift. And that was going to go into one of the trucks that's sitting out back. That's the reason why it's sitting there, and I never got to it. Yeah, it's sitting there. Eventually, I'm going to move this, but I'm trying to concentrate on the other side of the driveway. But since my buddy was over here with his Bobcat, I wanted this hole filled here. I will move these here soon. I got a big pile started here. When my buddy came yesterday to pick up that motor for the Escape, he dropped off them racks. So I got these racks sitting right here for now. These will come in pretty handy, I do believe. Because there's all the brackets and everything for them. He gave me the shelves that was used on them. I think those are going to come in very handy when I start cleaning out the garage. Because what I'm thinking about doing is using these for parts, for small parts and bolts and nuts and stuff like that. I can adjust the shelves so far. It's got rollers on it. I might be able to put my bolts and parts and stuff like that on them and be able to roll them around. I think that'll be ideal for that. But let's look at around the yard here. Did a little more raking here and leveling off. Dug up some of that stuff. Yeah, I got roots and stuff, all kinds of stuff laying all over the place, piles of them. But let's go over here and look at what I did over here. I got this ground pretty decent. I mean, for what I'm doing, I used a board and a rake to try to get this thing as flat as possible. It's got a little bit of a dip in it here and there, but it's not bad for a guy that's just doing it. And you can see I used my red truck. I went back and forth to pack it down with the red truck. But it does look pretty good. I do say so myself. That is perfect for what I wanted. Like I said, there was roots all over the place here. From this tree here, they were sticking up about yay far. And I don't want to stick the other sheds up on here with those roots, because then, if I lay these boards down for a base, they're going to be topsy-turvy, just like those were over there on that. I wish I could have leveled the ground over there before I moved that one, but at least I did this one here. But it looks pretty good. I do say so myself. So next step is I gotta get a few things. I want to put them sheds up, but I gotta get a couple things for it before I start. I want to do that here either Well, I wanted to do it today, but it's going to be probably tomorrow before I get to it because I got to run to town. And I want to get the Escape put in the garage, but I want to do something else before I do that. So I got a lot of running to do. I got a lot of work to do. But this is what I got done so far today. Got this leveled off good. And it's looking rather nice around here. Getting to look good. Anyways, those racks right there. As soon as I get these sheds put up, I'm gonna put those racks in here, in them sheds. So that's what I got done here, guys. I just thought I'd do this quick video real quick before I take off and go to town and get stuff, so I can get a video out today. And got that area cleaned up a little bit. I got to move them differentials over there so I can level it off a little bit better. That'll be future. But yeah, it's looking pretty good around here. It's nice. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Always, appreciate it. Actually get more subscribers, surprisingly. All of a sudden I started taking off. Who would have thunk? But anyways, we'll catch you guys later. See you in the next one. Well, thanks for always watching.